Hello, welcome. This video is about fear of connection. Deep, 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 heartfelt connection. And my experience of fear of connection was that I had no idea that I was afraid of true connection because I'd never experienced what true connection was. In my memory of my life, I'd be like, but I've had intimate partners, I've had relationships, I had a loving relationship with my mother, my father, my siblings. Like, I know what it is to connect, but there would be this do outward connect, and there's like a giving and receiving switch. And I would be outwardly trying to connect with other people, like go out and look for something and be like, yep, I'm going out and I'm connecting. And I thought that's what connection was. It's like go out to people, be a loving being and do this with my mother and do that and do this and have these experiences. And I thought that was true, deep connection. I was like, I have connected. I know what that is. I'm not afraid of that. What are you talking about? And it wasn't until I had experienced real, true depth of connection that I went, oh, well, I've never experienced that before. Because it is such a rich, it's like rich and powerful, but not in the rich and powerful ego sense of those words. It's like a depth and fullness and like a lusciousness. And when I first connected with other beings, there was a switch between going out to connect, and the switch was I allowed them in, and I allowed these beings in. And when I surrendered and I allowed them in, there was this feeling that just burst me open. So it's like impossible to hold back the tears, but it is like tears of exquisite joy and bliss, like this love frequency that you have never felt. And only until I had felt it did I go, I was really afraid of that, because it's like meeting death, meeting God, meeting this true essence. The human consciousness finds so scary because it's such a big, deep feeling that it's like, whoa, it's fairly scary because it's quite rich and powerful, but that could be taken as overwhelming. It's like, whoa, this feeling is huge. So there's a story, perhaps an assumption in me that thinks, maybe true and valid or not, but that quite a lot of our society, because I had this experience, quite a lot of our society are actually afraid of connection. They just don't know that they're afraid of connection. Because how do you know that you're afraid of something that you've never experienced? You just wouldn't. Do you see what I mean? It's like you've got no idea you're afraid of something because you don't know it exists. You don't know the feeling. You don't know the frequency. You don't know it's there. So therefore you don't know there's a fear until you get there and you go, actually, a part of that was really scary. I was afraid of that. Unconsciously afraid of that. Yeah, because it's a big deal. And if there is neglect, trauma, we've never experienced something, it's like we don't even know there's a trauma because it was never there, it was never experienced, therefore there's no awareness of any fear. So it's I think that quite a large percentage of our society have a fear of connection. They just don't know that they have it. They're going, well, what are you talking about? I'm connecting, I'm connected with people, I'm do, but actually to be vulnerably received by people and deeply connect is a different feeling. So if you want to know whether you've experienced or not, I wonder if you've ever received someone so deeply that you have cried, that you've not been able to hold back the tears. Have you had that depth of connection? That you are taking in somebody's eyes and you vulnerably allow them to receive you so deeply that it's impossible to not break into tears. Tears of joy and bliss. If you've had that experience, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, potentially you have a fear of connection. So if that's you, there's a wonderful gift, because I've been talking about a Heart IQ event that we're bringing at the end of June. And if you do have a fear of connection, there'll be an unconscious reason why you don't want to go to that, because it's scary. So if you're like, oh, no, I don't need that. I don't need that. Potentially you are a person that's like, yeah, I don't like groups and I don't want to go to that. And oh no, no. Then there's potentially a win-win for you, because there might be a fear of connection. There might not be, you might have had this experience, but you might still be intrigued as to the content of this event. So there is I was going to say free, but it's like €1, which is pretty much free. You have to do €1 to put your email address in to get it's a live stream of the 4-day event. So it's, it is essentially a deal that is better than good, giving this gift to humanity. So you basically put in €1 donation. You can donate above that if you feel like, actually, I'm going to get so much out of this. I would like there to be a fairer exchange. I would like to give £100, 50, 60, 20 quid, whatever you feel. You can donate. And then you get the content live streamed of this 4-day event. So you'll get the exercises, the practices, the conscious downloads, if you like. So this would be perfect for anyone curious, that's perhaps a little bit tense around money at the moment, that still wants to know what really Heart IQ is. What is heart intelligence? How do I explore this? Do I have things about me that I haven't noticed? Fears that I just wouldn't be aware of because I don't know what they are? Are there other parts of your psyche, your human experience that you would like to explore? Therefore, tune in. You might not even do the 4 days, but if you at least get the code, then whenever you're free in those 4 days, whenever you did want to tune in, you're probably tuned in at the exact part that is speaking to your soul. So even if you can't do the 4 days, I would say it's still well worth it, because you might get 1 or 2 practices that you're like, oh, that was just what I needed. Because we create our experience, it often happens like that you just will tune in and it's like it's speaking directly to you. So absolutely well worth it. I will link the offer in the description so you know where to go to put in your email and your name, and then you can get the link to this 4-day event. And should you link in the 4-day event and go, oh my God, I have to be at the live one, absolutely want to get over group trauma from my past, or whatever is stopping or blocking you from coming to the live one with people that you can squeeze and touch and truly connect with, then you will hopefully be able to get tickets to the June event, end of June. But regardless, it is so well worth tuning into that live stream, because it is just an absolute exquisite gift for, no financial exchange. So it really It really is there to serve and to spread the love and this intelligence frequency that's coming and rippling through the new earth. So thank you for listening, and yeah, I hope to connect with you deeply from my heart soon. Mwah.